I'm Lance Meadow. This is year 2 of the new Ivy League slate, in which they've eliminated many of the back-to-back games. Instead, they've implemented this new holiday slate, and it is to celebrate the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And we are one of 8 games on the docket today. It will start here in New York City and end in Philadelphia at the Palestra with a battle between Penn and Princeton. And, John, it's very appropriate that the Ivy League is in line with the principles of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. because it really showcases the diversity we see here on the court.
Yeah, sports are not perfect, but they definitely bring us together. There will be diversity on the court, in the stands. It's a great way to celebrate the holiday, bringing people together to celebrate their common love of college basketball.
Now, as with respect to this contest today, let's get into the matchup between Columbia and Cornell. And Columbia trying to bounce back from a loss at Harvard, but leaning on one of their 4 freshmen, Zeno Bedry.
Well, the Columbia offense has been struggling. And when you're struggling, a solution is get the ball down low. Get high percentage shots. Feed your 6'10 freshman. He can finish down there, break droughts, help get this Columbia offense going on a stronger path.
The Lions are going to have to match up with one of the hottest shooting teams in the Ivy League. Cornell leads the league in three-point shooting, and one of the big reasons is Greg Dolan.
Well, Dolan, he is the leading scorer for the top scoring team in the Ivy League. He's also the best shooter for the best shooting team in the Ivy League, and we know where this is going. He's also the best passer on the best passing team in the league. Dolan leads a prolific Big Red offense.
We are inching closer to the opening tip-off here. And first, John, take us through the keys to the game.
Well, Cornell excels at 2 things. Stealing the ball, they'll press the whole game, and making threes. Obviously, Columbia can't allow them to do that. And for Cornell, top offense in the Ivy, they want to play fast. As we said, steal the ball, press, run. That's the key and the identity of Cornell.
Zeno Bedry, Sean Hansen at center court for the opening tip as we look at the starting 5 for the Big Red. Nazir Williams scored 23 of his career-high 27 points Friday in the win over Yale in the second half. And Columbia showcasing the youth movement. Avery Brown trying to get his shot going, shooting just 23% for the field in the last 3 games.
And people talk about the Cornell offense because it's so high scoring, but it's their defense that feeds their offense. There's a trap. You're going to see denied passes, deflections right there. They contest every pass, every dribble. They'll trap every chance that they have, and it's really their opponent's ability to get easy shots, make them pay for those traps, pay for pressing to have a chance against this Cornell defense.
And they have to adjust the clock. The officials, Tim Kelly, Ian McClenny, and Juwan Williams. There's Cornell in red, Columbia in blue. Cornell, the highest scoring offense in the league, over 83 points per game. But John was talking about their defense as they're not able to slow down Geronimo Rubio De La Rosa, the top 3-point shooter for Columbia.
Columbia's done a lot of things well, except for make shots. So that early 3 is a welcome sign for the Lions.
Columbia had a rough shooting performance in the loss at Harvard on Saturday. They shot just 28% from the field, 5 of 24 from downtown, as we take another look at Columbia's first offensive possession.
So there you see 6'10 Hansen on Rubio De La Rosa. Those big guys have to back off guards. They're too quick. Rubio De La Rosa uses that space to knock down the 3.
So Cornell will try to inbound here again. And they're going to make sure that the shot clock is in line. There's a debate about whether or not any time should be removed from the clock. They'll keep it at 19-11, and away we go. Greg Dolan shooting 53% from beyond the arc. That's number 1 in the Ivy League. They hit 12 threes a game.
The Columbia defense is not going to help very much. Contest threes just like that. If you help in the lane when Cornell posts or when Cornell drives and leave a shooter open, that's where Cornell thrives. They're high in assists, high in threes. You can't overhelp. You got to win one-on-one battles defensively when you play Cornell. Don't help and leave the shooters open.
Keller Boothby on the air ball. So the Lions now have an opportunity to pad their lead. Bedry trying to get the backdoor feed. 10 on the shot clock for the Lions. Good perimeter defense here by Hansen, working on Bedry. 5 to go. The fadeaway jumper around the rim and in, and Columbia has hit its first 2 shots.
If you want to shoot a higher percentage, get the ball inside. Bedry going to work early at 6'10".
Cornell trying to spread the wealth. Here's Hansen. The up and under maneuver. He can't finish, and Bedry wins that battle.
Those individual battles are key, as we said. You don't want to help too much because Cornell will do nothing but kick it out to open people and rain threes.
And they don't mind playing at a fast pace as Thompson's three off the mark. Dolan chipping in on the glass, and he'll look to push here.
Good job by Columbia getting back, stopping the ball in transition. It's one of the keys.
Backdoor cut. They tried to thread the needle a little too much on that one from Hansen, and it'll give the ball back to Columbia. Turnover number one for the Big Red is Jake Tavroff seeing his first action for the Lions. He'll replace Josh Odonowu. And
here comes the Cornell press. They defend 94 feet. You have to worry about every pass, every dribble. It's a uniquely aggressive defensive style of play. That's why they lead the Ivy in steals.
Xavier McLean entering the game for the Lions, replacing Blair Thompson. Dangerous pass by Rubio De La Rosa. Luckily, he's able to recover, and the Lions will try to regroup here. McLean started the last game. He's come in and out off the bench this season. Rubio De La Rosa the fadeaway. Tavroff the tip out. And the Lions are going to save it somehow by McLean, and they're back in business. Bedry has his pocket picked by Gray. There is the perimeter defense going to work again. Gray whipping it out to Dolan, and Cornell will get it underneath to Hansen, who banks it home, and Cornell finally on the board.
Turnovers and transition, that's exactly how Cornell wants to play.
Such an unselfish team. Their leading scorer is Dolan, but he averages only just over 13 a game.
Yeah, they're very deep. Obviously, attitudinally, they're unselfish, but they all know they're going to play. They know they get a lot of shots because of how fast they play. No one has to force anything.
Tavroff playing volleyball here this afternoon as he saves another possession. 12 on the shot clock for Brown. Whips it out to Rubio De La Rosa. Good look from downtown. Loose ball tapped around. It's a hot potato. And it's saved to Tavroff underneath as Columbia's cooking in the early stages of this one.
Columbia's offensive rebounding definitely helping them early on here.
Cornell looking to answer. Boothby from the corner. And Rubio De La Rosa comes out of the pack. Lions on the run. 3-on-2 break.
Boy, Gray really has active hands. Always poking at the ball.
McLean left all alone. He fires. And Gray is there for the rebound. Back and forth we go here at Levian. Gray leaves it for Dolan, who cannot finish at the rim, but there was contact. As they're going to get that foul on Bedry, it'll be his first. And with that, we will have a stoppage of play. Both teams chipping in the hustle department. McLean off his back with the dime to Tavroff.
The latest offseason news and rumors.
Let the speculation begin.
From our team.
We have plenty to get into.
Of Baseball Insiders.
You need pitching.
The National League is loaded.
I like it.
On Baseball Night in New York, presented by your Tri-State Cadillac dealer. Tonight at 6, only on SNY. Tuesday, the Huskies look to dominate in Jersey as they battle for first in the Big East against the Pirates. Coverage begins with UConn women's basketball pregame. Tuesday at 6:30, only on SNY.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles, with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Right now, lease a new 2023 Highlander all-wheel drive for just $459 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Attention accident victims. Have you had surgery to your knee, your hip, or your shoulder? If so, call the lawyers at 1-800-X-JUDGE now to hire a law firm experienced in handling multi-million-dollar surgery cases. Your case may be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Whether you had knee surgery, hip surgery, shoulder surgery, or any other surgery due to an accident, you need a law firm that will fight hard to get you the money you deserve. If you've been involved in an accident and had surgery or any other serious injury, call 1-800-X-JUDGE now.
it's very humbling, and it's just a great opportunity, especially because I didn't have this second half of the season last year. So every opportunity and every chance I get like this to play on special days is very humbling, and it's just a blessing to be a part of, just because everybody doesn't have it. I know how quickly stuff like that can be taken away and how easy it is to take it for granted. So I think it's just a blessing. It's very humbling to be a part of something like that.
Josh Odunowu putting things in perspective here on the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he was reflecting on the fact that he missed the entire Ivy League season, and Columbia had a very trying year because so many players were in and out of the lineup. A little bit more consistency in terms of the personnel that Jim Engles can turn to this season, John.
They do have more depth. Very exciting freshman and sophomore classes. The schedule has not been kind to them. They've played all the top teams in the Ivy here in these first 5 games. Had the great win against Yale, and they have another great opportunity here against the most prolific offense in the Ivy League and one of the country. Their stats are amazing. They have the fewest turnovers in the league, but yet they have more possessions and play faster than anyone in the league. That's astounding. Any passing category, assist to turnover, they're number 1 and top 10 nationally. And the reason they shoot the ball so well is because they pass it so well. You can't help against Cornell. You got to make them play one-on-one, win one-on-one battles. If you help, they'll find open shooters. Here's the trap.
McClain finds a way to maneuver out of it as Columbia works it around the perimeter here. Feeds it inside to the cutting Rubio De La Rosa. He can't lay it in. And Cornell gets a defensive stop as Columbia just 1 of 7 from the field over the last few minutes. Contested 3 off the mark from Max Watson, and it is going to stay with the Big Red here with 20 on the shot clock. Jim Engles will make a sub. Jaden Cooper checking in. Rubio De La Rosa takes a seat.
I like both teams subbing early. Both teams are going to go deep. Cornell's going to play at least 11 people, so you have to keep people fresh.
Chris Madden inbounding it to Watson, and he muscles his way through.
He just face cut Cooper. When you're playing defense, you never want someone to cut by your face because they're going to get an easy pass, catch, and shot.
And a turnover by Columbia. That is what Cornell does best. Watson kicks it out to Dolan off the pump, puts up the 3, and it bounces right to Madden. So they'll look to reset here. 15 on the shot clock. As Cornell going inside here to Guy Ragland Jr. Long 3, rattles in. Chris Kane off the bench delivering, and Cornell takes a 2-point lead.
Kane has not been playing much. Coach Earl said, I'm going to play Kane because I like his ability to make the 3 from the top of the key, and boy, does he know his personnel.
He has not played the last 3 games, this sophomore out of Middletown, New York. Columbia with Robbie Stankard off the bench, returning the favor, and the seesaw battle ensues.
Stankard's a 6'9" big man. He says, I could shoot it from the small ball center position as well.
Stankard had not scored in his last 3 appearances. He was 0 for 4 from the field. Is Columbia with a trip.
Small ball center, pick and pop. Get your man, in this case, the trap. Now you're open. Pick and pops. Unless you switch a pick and pop, your big guy's going to get an open 3, and Stankard's able to knock it down. But you saw that the Cornell defense on that is trapped. They'll trap anything they can. Ball screens, post-ups, you name it.
Dangerous inbounds pass by Madden. Williams finds an opening and makes Columbia pay.
Miscommunication. There were 2 people on Williams there, and they weren't sure which one was going to stay with him. Ended up no one did. Here comes the run and jump.
Cooper throws it across the timeline as the Lions once again able to solve the full court press. Stankard already has a 3 in this game. Some dribble penetration, and McClain able to draw the foul underneath. It's going to go against Watson. That'll be number 1 on him. And the team's first as we take another look.
Cornell forces you to drive baseline. Then they want to trap you there. But McClain expects the extra defender, hits the open man. Cornell's going to try to make you uncomfortable, and you have to know what they're doing. If you can beat the press, you can get layups. They give the only statistic that Cornell is weak in, they give up 50% from the field with their defensive field goal percentage. So if they don't steal the ball, if you don't turn it over, you can score at the rim against Cornell.
And they're also giving up over 72 points a game. That's 7th in the Ivy League, as McClain missed the first, trying to redeem himself, and he hits 1 of 2, coming in at 79% on the season. As the game of musical chairs continues, McClain now out, Blair Thompson back in. And now the Lions showing full court press. Kenny Nolan getting his hands on it. As Cornell has Kane, Manning, Williams, Watson, and Ragland. They're 5 in now. Columbia with Cooper, Robledo, Bedry, Noland, and Thompson. Cornell perfectly executes the press breakdown. Manning with the double clutch. A nifty move. Can't get credit for it. It will stay with Cornell. Manning is the 3rd leading scorer on the team, known for his defense as well. As Kane will take a seat, Josh Baldwin in for him, the freshman out of Massachusetts. And the Lions bringing back Rubio De La Rosa, replacing Nolan. And Avery Brown back in as well. They lob it inside to Ragland, catches, fires, and connects.
When Cornell subs with Manning, they bring in their best defender, and with Ragland, their best one-on-one player. They get better when they sub.
Thompson working on Ragland. Awkward jumper. Tips it back out. Manning has it. And Cornell continues to put down the defensive clamps. Cornell shooting 46% from the field, 5 of 11. They look to add to that tally with Chris Manning dialing it up long range.
You have to closely guard everyone on this Cornell team. Every single one of them will make a 3. They'll shoot it from deep. You have to press up on them.
John, they have 5 players that have hit at least 26 threes this season.
This is one of the best offenses in America and a very unique disruptive defense.
And they put up 94 points against one of the best defenses in the nation on Friday as the Lions turn it over. You brought up Yale. The defending Ivy League tournament champions stunningly have already lost 3 games, 2 of which have come at the hands of these 2 teams.
Well, Columbia certainly has the ability, if they have a good shooting night, to beat anyone in this league. And Cornell has been terrific all year. Of their 4 losses, 2 of them were on the road by 2 points in the ACC. Cornell's been consistent. And that 94 points against Yale is unheard of. Yale averages giving up under 60 a game, and Cornell just went nuts.
Williams leaves it for Gray. The touch feed to Baldwin as Cornell trying to get it inside. Back out to Gray from Hansen, and he's up and in from beyond the arc. The 3rd 3 for Cornell, and all of a sudden it's an 8-point lead.
That's what you can't do against Cornell. Bedry helped in the lane, tried to help out on the ball, double team, left Gray wide open. You can't leave people open. You have to guard your own man, make him play one-on-one.
Cornell has hit its last 3 field goal attempts. Lions trying to respond. Bedry trapped with 12 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio De La Rosa.
They're going to force him to the baseline. Nice skip.
Brown with 7, loses it, and Cornell off to the races. 2-on-2. Williams up ahead to Gray, and he's fouled by Otonowu, who denied him at the rim. But Cornell running and gunning here in NYC with a stoppage of play as the Cornell bench on its feet. Avery Brown coughs it up. Manning to Williams. High flying. We got free throws when we return.
I was born to play softball. Then at 14, I could barely move, let alone catch. Imaging showed I had scoliosis with a 69-degree curve in my spine. I didn't know if I'd play again. Dr. Lenke and the Ox Spine team at New York Presbyterian took care of me. They performed a spinal fusion to correct the curve. And put me back on the field where I'm meant to be.
Back here inside Levian Gymnasium, you look at what Cornell has accomplished thus far this season. And, John, take a look at where they rank in just about every statistical category.
Their statistics are really unheard of. The fact that they could play fast, not lose the ball, the fact that they knock down threes, the fact that they push the ball so relentlessly, the fact that you know the press is coming, but they still turn everyone over. They have an identity, press, run, spread the floor, shoot threes, and they're doing it as well as anyone in America.
They already have 8 points off of 4 Columbia turnovers, and the fast break points, which we showed on the graphic, is on full display thus far in this game.
They're playing as they have all year. How about the depth? They already have 8 people who have scored in this game, in 1 basket each. You talk about spreading the wealth and passing the ball and not having the ball stick with 1 or 2 star players. This team is deep. They push it and share the ball, and everyone has the green light from deep range.
Gray was fouled by Odonowu on the alley-oop attempt. Odonowu's first, team's third. As Gray comes in at 73% on the season, the junior out of Brooklyn, New York. Just like Nazir Williams, who we were talking about earlier, he also has lifted his scoring this season. He's nearly doubling his average, as Gray makes 1 of 2.
Here comes the press.
Rubio De La Rosa immediately gets rid of it, and Brown is fouled from behind by Baldwin. That is going to be his first and the team's second.
Big-time catch by Brown. He came to the ball. If he didn't come towards that ball so quickly, that was a steal. Against this press, you got to come to the ball and meet it.
But you want to avoid the trap as Brown gives it up to Baldwin. And the Lions defense is able to fluster that shot. So Cornell will settle back. Rubio De La Rosa trying to get it inside to Bedry, deflected out of play. And once again, those active hands by Cornell's defenders.
And when Cornell traps, they rotate up quickly. They leave the person furthest from the ball open because that's the hardest pass to make. That's why you really got to come to the ball. Give that teammate in trouble in that trap someone to throw the ball to.
Cornell has taken control of this game with a 9-0 run. They've got Bedry trapped. And they're going to say that there was a little too aggressive contact on that one. Marcus Fillion, who just checked in, he's going to pick up his first and the team's third, and we're going to see another sub. Keller Boothby returning to the game as Baldwin will take a seat. Columbia will bring in Jake Tavroff as Bedry heads to the bench.
Columbia goes 2-3. They want to trap the first pass. Wisely throw it out higher where they can't pass it. When you throw it to the corner of the wing, they're trapping that out of bounds under.
Because of this aggressive play, we've had 13 bench players already appear in this game. Apparently we're trying to set a new NCAA record. Avery Brown with 6 on the shot clock, the pull-up jumper. Philly in the rebound, and off to the races we go again. Gray will reset with Boothby. He's got range, and he just showcases it again. Cornell with 4 threes. It's a 12-0 run.
So you're running back on defense, stopping the fast break, and the guy most open is the guy trailing.
Lions looking to get their offense going. McClain sealed out underneath. Hansen boxes him out. And look at Cornell once again, not wasting any time. Underneath to Fillion. And at this point, it's just unfair. Jim Engels wants to talk things over. A 14-0 run. Marcus Fillion, known for his defense, chipping in on the offensive end, and Cornell absolutely dictating the tone of this game, John.
Well, the key to stop this fast break, right here you see Gray. No one's stopping him until he gets to the free throw line. Now, if you stop Gray more around half court, you don't see that fast break creating a numbers advantage. You have to stop the ball early against Cornell. Easier said than done, when they're pushing it at the rate that they do.
John, the other thing that's notable about this Cornell team, and it speaks volumes of what you were talking about with respect to depth, notice so many different players have started the fast break. They don't just rely on one ball handler in particular.
It's fascinating. Coach Earl said, I'm quoting him now, I used the COVID year as a sabbatical. I decided we're not going to out-tough Yale. We're not going to out-athlete Harvard. We're not going to out-execute Penn and Princeton. So what can we do? And this is what he came up with. Pressing, multiple shooters, multiple ball handlers, up-tempo basketball.
So essentially they're trying to out the ball handling issues of the opposition as Rubio De La Rosa can't rattle it home. McClain goes for the rebound, and we have a foul underneath against Cornell. It's going to go against Dolan, his first.
Right there, you see they force the ball to the baseline, but the foul is drawn there, and the offensive rebounding effort by Columbia has been terrific. They have more offensive rebounds this year than anyone else in the Ivy. They haven't shot it well, so there's lots of offensive rebounding opportunities, but Columbia's going to make every effort, crash the boards, play with intensity and tenacity off the glass.
McClain is now 1 of 3 from the line as Otonowu takes a seat. Liam Murphy in, who missed a big portion of non-conference play due to injury. Stankard will give Tavroff a breather. You mentioned the offensive rebounding. Columbia also a really good free throw shooting team. 3rd in the Ivy League, but they have struggled thus far as McClain is the only one that's gone to the line. He's now 2 of 4 as Noland will come in and Avery Brown will take a seat. Hockey line-esque changes in this one as we are about midway through the first half, and Manning bumped as he was driving to the basket. He's going to go against McClain, number 1 on him.
I like what Cornell does is their press break. They throw the ball in, then have the inbounders sprint past the ball. It's hard to defend someone like Manning when they're going full speed.
A lot of movement without the ball. Williams, though, holding steady. Thinking about the 3. Rubio De La Rosa all over him. 10 on the shot clock for Cornell. Dangerous feed by Manning, broken up by Columbia, and the Lions now have an opportunity to turn a turnover into points. They whip it around the perimeter with 17 on the shot clock. Rubio De La Rosa, he's got 3 points. Their top scorer. Columbia just having problems solving this defense. It's knocked out of play. They'll have 8 to work with. As Columbia shooting just 29% from the field. Nolan from the corner. Boothby had it. It was knocked out of play by Murphy from behind. So it will go to the Big Red as Avery Brown comes back in. Nolan will take a seat as he talks things over with Jim Engels, one of the 4 incoming freshmen, has received a lot of playing time for this Lions team. And they are still trying to get their offense back in sync. It's carried over from the loss Saturday at Harvard. Dolan hands it off to Manning as he tries to maneuver around the defenders, and he was bumped en route to the bucket.
Manning made a 3 earlier, but what he really prefers to do is drive. He's terrifically athletic. Downhill, attacking the rim. He's a great leaper. He's strong. He's explosive. He leads the Ivy in steals while only playing 18 minutes a game. Could you imagine his per steals average is the highest in Cornell history. I shudder to think what he would do if he played 25, 30 minutes a game.
High efficiency as he now orchestrates traffic for the Big Red. Williams dancing with Rubio De La Rosa. They're going to get another foul against Columbia. Rubio De La Rosa bumped him, so that's going to be his first, and that is going to be the 17th foul.
I like what Columbia is doing. All these one-on-one drives are because Columbia is not helping. They're extending their defense, forcing Cornell to play one-on-one basketball, but they have to do so without fouling.
And check that. That's number 6, so that's why we don't have a 1-and-1. They're 1 away. Ragland working on Murphy with 10 on the shot clock. The leaner. Bedry comes in to assist. Loose ball. Who did touch last? They're going to say it went off of Cornell.
You would prefer to get the clean rebound, but that was a good example of not a double team against Raglan. No help, just a one-on-one stop. And as a result, those three-point shooters aren't open.
Columbia has not made a field goal in 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Can Bedry end it? Sealed off by Raglan. Has nowhere to go, and that indecisiveness leads to a 3-second violation.
It's unfortunate because it was a terrific job of breaking the press. I mentioned Cornell's going to leave the man furthest from the ball open. It's hard to get into that person, so Thompson sees he's open. He comes to the ball and creates a 2-on-1. Great press break, but Columbia unable to finish at the rim.
Columbia stuck on 12 points, 4 of 15 from the field with 6 turnovers, as Cornell looks to pad its lead. And that is going to be a travel on Raglan that will head back to the Lions.
Raglan's tough down there. Bedry has done a good job in those one-on-one low-post matchups. I'm sure there'll be a run and jump here.
Brown feeds it inside to Thompson. Can't get the roll. Are they going to get a foul underneath? As this is going to go against Raglan. That'll be number 1 on him.
If you don't turn it over, you could get the ball to the rim. This time, Columbia draws the foul after breaking the press. Last time they got the ball to the paint, they just got awkward and got that 3-second call. But if you don't lose it, you can do some damage against this Cornell press. That's key for Columbia in this game.
They also have an opportunity to cut into the deficit with the clock stopped, and the free throw shooting woes continue. Thompson 79% on the season. Now they're 2 of 5 today as a team, as Murphy will head to the bench and Robledo replaces him.
Another way of looking at it is you're not going to outshoot the number 2 team in the country for threes made per game. You're not going to make more threes than Cornell. As a result, you got to attack the rim. You got to be aggressive against their press, because there you can beat them.
And you'll have opportunities to get to the line and maybe slow down the pace of the game. But Cornell still in control, even though they're on a scoring drought of 2.5 minutes. Still leading by 12. They go inside to Baldwin, working on Robledo. Williams draws the double. The feed to the cutting Raglan, who goes reverse. Can't get the bounce, but he is going to head to the charity stripe as the foul goes against Odonowu. That is going to be number 2 on him, and with that, we have a stoppage of play here at Levian. Cornell in control of Columbia by 12 as they renew their rivalry in New York City.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
March is underway.
Winner goes to the NCAA tournament. Wide open, buckets.
Flips it over the top of the defense and in.
huge three.
She lets it fly, and she hits a big one.
Players, the coaching, the fans. It's been a great environment.
They're going dancing.
They're headed dancing.
The champions of the Ivy League going to the NCAA tournament.
Back here inside Levian Gymnasium with Cornell in front of Columbia. The Cornell bench has scored 12 points. Columbia as a team overall only has 13. And, John, how about 8 assists on 9 made field goals for the Big Reds?
Cornell leads the Ivy in assists, one of the best in the country at assist to turnover, and it's very simple. Good passers make good shooters. When you hit people when they're open, the shot's much easier. And no one's better at passing the ball, sharing the wealth than the Cornell Big Red.
Ragland comes in at 65% on the season from the line. Cornell is 4 of 5 from the charity stripe today. And Ragland able to capitalize. The sophomore out of Connecticut who has scored in double figures the last 2 games. As Brown trapped in no man's land and somehow gets out of it up ahead to Bedry. Just has Ragland to beat, and Ragland will let him stuff it home. And that finally stops the bleeding as Cornell went on a 14-1 run.
Textbook press break. Unbelievably strong job. Ball toughness with Brown splitting the trap, hitting the pass down the court for the dunk.
And Bedry, over-aggressive, is going to pick up the personal, his second.
Well, there's the finish, but the key is Brown against the trap. He pivots and steps between 2 defenders, splits them to throw a 40-foot pass while being enveloped by 2 Big Red defenders. Big-time job by Brown passing against the trap. And as we said, the guy who's going to be open, it's tough. Cornell rotates up so hard. The open guy's 40, 50 feet from the basket, but can you get the ball down there? Brown gets it there.
Ragland, who hit his last 2 free throw attempts, will earn another off the 1-and-1. I think the most encouraging aspect of that Bedry dunk was the fact that the basket is still in one piece, given they were working very hard on that basket prior to the start of the game. It was a little bit loose, so it is held up in the early stages of this contest. Ragland now 4 of 4 from the line as Hansen will give him a breather. So Cornell once again showing that full court press. Avery Brown broke it down effectively on the last possession. And now everybody will drop back to the Big Red. With Dolan, Watson, Baldwin, Hansen, and Gray, the 5 in on defense. Nolan initially saw an opening. They'll reset here with Murphy.
Watch the feet of the Cornell defenders when the ball's on the side. The toes are to the sideline. They make you drive baseline.
Murphy for 3. Thompson going hard to the glass. Goes up strong and kisses it off the backboard for a deuce.
The rebounding effort of Columbia is paying off. Sometimes the best offense is a second shot, just going to the glass.
Speaking of going to the glass, Dolan tried. Brown knocked it out of play.
This is an effort play. Thompson just crashing, refusing to be boxed out, and then finishing. A missed shot can work to your advantage. That's why turnovers are killers. Not only do they lead to fast breaks on the other end, and you give up a chance to score, you give up a chance for a second shot.
Well, Columbia has 5 offensive rebounds, and you need that when you're shooting just 33% from the field. But right now they need a defensive stop. Dolan kicks it out to Baldwin, and that is another example of textbook spread the wealth basketball for the Big Red.
You don't want to help. There was help in the lane. They helped off Baldwin because he was on the opposite side of the court. But Cornell will find that open guy, even if they are on the opposite side. They'll drive, spray the ball out there. Don't help.
5 threes, 9 assists on 10 made field goals as McClain does not help the Columbia cause, as that is turnover number 7.
So the open man's on the other side of the floor. Don't help. Even though he's far away, Cornell will find you. They'll drive and kick. Even if you're the person you're guarding is 40 feet from the ball, you got to realize if you get too far in the lane, you could give up a made 3 against this offense.
All 11 players that have entered this game for Cornell have scored. And that is a foul you want to avoid. Brown well away from the basket, bumping Dolan. And that is the 9th team foul on Columbia. So you give them now a 1-and-1 opportunity when they weren't anywhere near the vicinity of the basket.
Yeah, I don't mind. Full court pressure is good. But reaching against the best player in the Ivy League at not turning the ball over, that's a gamble that usually isn't going to work out. Dolan isn't going to let someone pick his pocket.
And Dolan's 78% on the season, so he will earn another. Leading scorer, senior out of Williamsville, New York. 6th in the Ivy League in scoring.
But how often are you the best passer, best shooter, best scorer on a good team? It's unbelievable what a good all-around basketball player is, Dolan, to do all those things.
Well, that says a lot about the depth because he's creating for others and they're delivering.
Exactly.
Teammates have to help on the opposite end. As Columbia trying to work it around as this stingy Cornell defense has been very tough to solve. Bullet feed out to Brown for 3. And Dolan going sky high for the rebound. They're going to say he touched it last. It will stay with the Lions.
But that's how you beat this Cornell defense that forces you baseline. So you're going to give me baseline? Fine. I'll drive. You help. Now I'll throw the skip pass, and we'll get an open shot. That's how you beat the Cornell defense. You just got to make the shot at the end.
Noland and Stankard return for Columbia. Tavroff and Brown head to the bench.
Now, if this goes to the corner, they'll trap it.
And it does. And Isaiah Gray is right there to stop Stankard. Skip pass to Nolan from Rubio De La Rosa. And there's a dime as Kenny Nolan able to knock down the 3rd 3 for Columbia.
The most open person is on the other side of the court. That's why skip passes are so effective. And Cornell has to help because they're forcing people to drive baseline. So there's got to be a defender in the paint to help on that baseline drive. So the skips and kicks are open.
Cornell has made 6 of its last 8 field goal attempts. Fillion trying to make it 7 of 9. Boothby comes in out of nowhere, can't get the bounce. And McLean is able to stop that Cornell possession. And then a foul on Boothby. That'll be his first.
Most open person, other side of the floor. Skip passes will find open three-point shooters. Terrific job by Rubio De La Rosa setting up his teammate.
And a violation forced by this Cornell press as Murphy was unsure of where he wanted to go with the basketball. As Jim Engels wants an explanation from the officiating crew. It'll be Cornell basketball underneath, and Jim Engels, though, first is going to utilize a timeout to talk things over as Cornell has been efficient on both sides of the ball. The Lions do have 5 assists on 7 made field goals, but they're shooting 35% from the field. They've turned it over 8 times. It's been very difficult for them to gain rhythm on the offensive end.
Another thing Cornell's doing, we saw the aggressive full court trap. Remember, Brown split that trap, got the dunk on the other end. Since then, they haven't trapped full court. They pick up full court. Now they're trapping after a half court. So the other thing Cornell does is they keep you off balance. They don't use the same trap or the same scheme consistently where you can get comfortable. The only thing they do consistently is say, you can't drive middle, we're going to force you baseline. And we're seeing Columbia starting to skip the ball, find open people against that strategy.
Dolan will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Lobs it up to Fillion. Right idea, just the wrong execution. And Noland is fouled by Isaiah Gray. That'll be Gray's first and the team 7th.
That's his first and the team 7th.
So that'll set up a 1-and-1 here for Kenny Nolan. He'll be the 3rd Columbia player heading to the line this afternoon.
I like the physical strength, especially as freshmen, of Nolan and Brown. They're going up against pressure here and drawing fouls, being strong with the ball. And you just want to see more of that, not only in this game, but moving forward since they are so young. I mean, they're going to play the same Columbia system, 2 times a year for the next 4 years. So this is 1 out of 8, and they're learning what to do against this physical, aggressive type of Big Red defense.
And it's also critical to have other ball handlers outside of your leading scorer, Rubio De La Rosa, so he doesn't have to do necessarily all the heavy lifting.
Well, that's one of the big reasons why they prioritize the recruiting of Brown and Nolan, to have multiple ball handlers, take pressure off any individual in that group and let them kind of share the workload.
Hansen threads the needle to Dolan, who could not cash it in. But a beautiful pass as the Lions come back the other way. Around the perimeter it goes.
Forcing baseline drive.
Thompson gets it inside to the cutting Onowu, and he took one too many steps. Turnover number 9.
Here comes Thompson, the freshman, negating the layup. And that wasn't overhelping. He reacted at the last second and got there for a terrific defensive play.
Nolan tripped up Gray. That is going to be his first. And that's the team's 10th. So now 2 free throws coming for Cornell. As Nolan wants some clarification from head ref Tim Kelly. Isaiah Gray, 1 of 2 from the line today. They are 9 of 10 as a team. You look at the Cornell statistics on the season, but especially today, it's hard to find many weaknesses and holes in terms of their level of execution. As Boothby will head to the bench.
Yeah, their offensive stats are off the charts nationally. They're in the top 10 percentile nationally in every imaginable stat except for defensive field goal percentage. Break the press, get to the rim. Don't try to outshoot Cornell. Try to beat them in the paint.
Lions in the half-court set as we reach the 4-minute mark. Thompson from the corner, up and in, ring it up from downtown for Blair Thompson. And just like that, it's a 10-point game.
Not many 6'7" freshmen are going to get a block above the rim and make a 3 next time down. A talented freshman class.
Dolan, bounce feed inside, on the outside, to Manning. And the Lions dodge a bullet there as he had a good look. Brown. Off to the races, feeds it to Stankard, who lays it in with the right, and Columbia has cut the deficit to single digits. Hansen puts up the 3. And we're going to get a foul after the release of the shot. They're going to get Stankard not giving him enough space. And that's an absolute killer, his 3rd, as we look at the transition bucket. Brown feeds it to Stankard, lays it in as Columbia trails by 8.
Honda Sports Night on SNY.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Honda Sports Night.
Your nightly source for all things New York sports.
It was a busy night in New York hoops.
With up-to-the-minute news.
The Rangers never really folded. Solid win for the Knicks. That's quite an accomplishment.
On all your New York teams.
Huge news out of Flushing.
Let's switch to the Giants.
What a wild night in the Bronx.
Honda Sports Night. All night, every night, starting at 11 p.m. Only on SNY.
Jessica, we need to leave right now.
I need to get something. Dance recitals are so boring.
There's a meeting no one knows. Waiting to be set
So
free.
what's the empty suitcase for?
The grand prize trophy.
Duh.
Confidence. Pass it on.
I was born to be somebody.
As New Yorkers, we like things fast. And when it comes to COVID-19, it's all about acting fast. Acting fast to get tested and treatment if you have COVID-19 symptoms. Treatment works best the sooner you start and can help you avoid serious illness. So act fast, especially if you're over 65 or have pre-existing conditions. Call your healthcare provider or 212-COVID-19 for testing and treatment options. And remember, COVID-19 vaccines are still the best protection against serious illness from the virus. Visit nyc.gov/vaccine finder today.
Columbia men's basketball on SNY is brought to you by Athletic Brewing, great tasting, non-alcoholic craft beer. And by Spare Tonic. Don't be so thirsty. drink, spare tonic. So here is Avery Brown in transition, getting it to Stankard. And it was Stankard on the previous play, right before we stepped aside, who was called for a foul, John, on Sean Hansen. And it was well after Hansen put up the shot.
From our angle, we couldn't see any contact. You don't know what it looks like when you have the official's perspective, but momentum was starting to go Columbia's way, and that foul certainly put a damper on it.
Cornell now 10 of 13 from the line. As he's going to get 3 opportunities here. And this cuts into all of a sudden some momentum that the Lions were building when they had knocked down their last 3 field goal attempts. While Cornell has not hit any field goals in the last 3+ minutes. Brown somehow gets it inside to Tavroff, and Columbia is starting to gain some rhythm.
Second terrific long-distance pass by Brown, finding the open person further from the rim from the ball than anyone else.
Hansen left all alone with the left hand. He's able to get the best of Liam Murphy. Blair Thompson airmails one to Tavroff, and that'll be turnover number 10, a miscue between those two.
Here's Brown surveying the court, double teamed. The open person is going to be furthest from the ball, and he finds Tavroff. That is a small passing window. He looked like an NFL QB on that, but he's passing under duress, and he's finding that open person, which by design by Cornell is the furthest away. He's gotten 2 terrific assists by using that idea.
Small window. I think it was a non-existent window. I think he shaved a piece of Mannon's fingernail off in the process of that. As both teams have been very good sharing the basketball. 18 total assists. Gray can't get the roll, and he touched it last as he was trying to knock it out of Odenowu's hands.
I love McLean winning the one-on-one battle against Gray without any defensive help. Remember, when you help against Cornell, it's a 3. One-on-one stops and battles are the way to win the war against Cornell.
Some changes for Columbia. McLean and Thompson heading to the bench. Robledo, Rubio De La Rosa joining Tavroff, Noland, and Brown as the Lions need to break down this full court press. Everybody now drops back except Williams. Cornell has not been able to slow down this Lions offense that has hit its last 4 field goal attempts. 13 on the shot clock for Rubio De La Rosa, the runner, and it's going the opposite way. An offensive foul, Baldwin sacrificing his body.
Baldwin against Yale at crunch time also took a big charge. Plenty of time for Baldwin to be in position. He takes the physical contact, makes the tough play for his team, and as I said, did the exact same thing against Yale at crunch time. He's quickly winning additional favor from his coaches and teammates by making plays like that.
That's the second one on Rubio De La Rosa, so Jim Engels goes to his bench. McLean comes in. Dangerous lob from Ragland to Williams, out of play.
Brown with a good defensive play, staying attached to the cutter.
Columbia only has 1 point off of turnovers, and you can make it 3 with the smooth touch from Avery Brown.
Brown is having a terrific game. Passing, scoring, defending.
And that is his first bucket of the game, and a much-needed one. As the Lions all over the Cornell perimeter play, and they're going to get a foul on Odonowu. And the Lions not too fond of that call.
That's another one that certainly wasn't obvious. There's the play breaking, the deflection by Brown. Yeah, I didn't see it on. It looked like he got all ball as he poked the ball out. If they were going to call anything, maybe the left forearm on the hip. That may be what they were looking at.
And I think that's what they were looking at, John, because the official that called the foul was from that vantage point, more seeing the arm bar as opposed to the reach in from the right side. So Ragland, 5 of 5 from the line. And he will stay perfect. Cornell with 17 attempts in the first half alone, compared to 8 for Columbia. It's a 9-point game. Robledo trying to inch closer. Overshoots the rim. Dolan had it, loses it to Nolan, and Columbia is able to turn a turnover into points.
McLean's fired up. Effort plays, toughness plays.
Ragland leaving it for Dolan as we approach a minute. A late run here by Columbia. They have turned up the intensity on defense. And Robledo deflects it out of play. Cornell will have 11 as we look at the hustle out of the Lions.
Sometimes we said the best offense is a missed shot, especially when you hustle like McLean, keeping it alive, taking care of Nolan, inspiring the Lions.
8 on the shot clock for the Big Red. They have hit 1 of their last 7 shots, and yet another foul called against Columbia. It's going to go against Nolan. That's number 2 on him, but we were in the double bonus. So here's yet another chance for Cornell to pad the lead.
Here's a situation where Columbia can get a 2-for-1, which would be wise if they could get a shot off around 40 seconds. But Cornell will likely press to slow down Columbia's fast break, make them take more time, and not allow Columbia to get the 2-for-1.
Manning 72% on the season as Nolan takes a seat. Jaden Cooper coming in for him.
So when you play a pressing team, you got to play offense twice. First to break the press, then to try to score. You wish it was easier and they just let you bring it up the court.
Well, here they are, as initially it looked like they were going to drop back. McLean gets it in the front court. Here's Cooper from the corner. And that was partially deflected. Tavroff denied by Ragland, but a late foul. So the Lions will now have an opportunity at the line as they're going to get Ragland with his second.
When Columbia doesn't turn it over, they're not just getting 1 shot, they're getting 2 shots. And even some of these air balls are working out fine for them. Take care of the ball, get it up to the rim, let your offensive rebounders crash. You just can't allow Cornell to get a bunch of steals and pick sixes and get their break going. So Columbia taking care of the ball and crashing the glass. And they got the 2-for-1. They're going to get the ball back again.
And Tavroff has been quite the presence on the rebounding front. He had 2 rebounds at Harvard, but prior to that, he was averaging 7 in the previous 7 games, and that's an impressive showing at the line because Tavroff's only 43% on the season, and we look at his numbers today. He once again providing a lift off the bench. So there's about a 5-second differential between shot clock and game clock for Cornell. Williams has been quiet, and he can't get the roll. So the Lions can hold for the final shot here with Avery Brown breaking down the press.
Brown needs to slow down a little bit.
Brown loses the ball to Manning. Williams back to Manning. And with 7 seconds, they'll look to reset here. And he loses the ball. And that was a good thought. But the Lions now will have an opportunity as both teams a little helter-skelter with the basketball.
Brown really fortunate. He should have slowed down, not turned it over, made sure Columbia got the second shot. But he can get redemption right here in this situation.
Is a Cornell team with the fewest turnovers per game in the Ivy League. They have now 5. The Lions trying to capitalize. Murphy back to Brown. He's got 2 to work with. Puts up the prayer at the buzzer and drains it. Exclamation point to end the first half. And Columbia will take a lot of momentum back to the locker room as that gets this crowd buzzing. They'll take another look, but it was good in real time. Avery Brown, as we see the inbound, he gets it back and he lets it fly.
He certainly did get redemption for the prior turnover. Coach Engels has confidence for good reason in the freshman point guard. He's playing at a high level.
So Avery Brown, who was struggling from the field, shooting just 23% coming in. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. It's a 4-point game at the break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Masterclass
for full coverage of Columbia basketball, and there is plenty of action over the course of MLK Day. Coming up, you've got Penn and Princeton here on SNY. On the men's side, Harvard will host Dartmouth, and Columbia and Cornell will battle in Ithaca. And then also, more games coming up as we head to the evening hours with Yale and Brown, and Penn and Princeton will finish off the festivities at the Palestra at 7 p.m. Eastern. So a very busy day as the Ivy League welcoming everybody front and center here on this Martin Luther King Jr. holiday as they are showcasing the diversity on and off the court. And it is Cornell looking to regroup after the Lions went on a late surge at the end of the first half. Big Red bringing back their starters, Dolan, Gray, Williams, Hansen, and Boothby, as Bedry knocks it away from Hansen. Cornell shot 42% from the field in the first half. Hansen trying to maintain that, and he does. The sixth made three for the Big Red.
Freshmen are out there, Bedry, Thompson, Brown. They have to learn a scouting report in the Ivy League has to be taken literally. When you're guarding a team that shoots the three like this, you cannot give someone like Hansen that much space.
Especially since so many players can contribute from beyond the arc. Speaking of threes, Rubio De La Rosa can't get it to go. Thompson the rebound.
Love the offensive rebounding hustle from Columbia.
And Thompson was bumped. He expected a foul, and instead it's just going to be a turnover. Cornell has scored 12 points off of Columbia's mishaps. They have an opportunity to add to the tally, and they do, as the threes just continue to splash. Keller Boothby with his second of the day.
You cannot go underneath a handoff against anyone on this Columbia team. You have to go over the top of handoffs.
Odonowu to the feeding Rubio De La Rosa, and De La Rosa able to draw the foul.
So you see Odonowu behind the handoff, and Boothby doesn't need much room. Last year, he had the best shooting percentage from three in the NCAA. So you have to know going in that this guy is an elite shooter. He's not a driver. You can't go behind. You have to follow the scouting report to the letter of every detail when you're playing the top scoring team in the Ivy League.
He shot 49% from downtown last season. As Rubio De La Rosa, speaking of tops in the Ivy League, at 91%. That ranks him second, 25th in the nation, and he was able to take advantage of that as Thompson will take a seat for the Lions. Liam Murphy in, as well as Xavier McLean. As Jim Engels continuing to mix and match, utilizing the depths of his bench as his team trails by 8. Cornell has had the hot hand to start this second half. Dolan inside. McLean the rebound.
One-on-one stop by Brown with no helper double team. Terrific.
McLean kicks it out to Murphy. That skims the rim, and Dolan is there for the board. He has been quite the presence. As Williams three rattles out, and there to clean it up is Isaiah Gray. Even when the ball doesn't bounce their way, Cornell makes it look good. Brown leaving it for Murphy, and it goes off of the fingertips of Bedry out of play. And those have been absolute killers for the Lions.
This is just an offensive rebound. We've talked about Columbia's effort. That time, Gray just beats McLean on the box out. Getting a body on people, it's something you learn in summer camp, but it is always important in the game.
Williams leaves it for Boothby, who goes reverse, and Cornell is just showing off at this point.
Murphy gets beat on a cut. If you're not doubling or helping, you should stay attached to your man.
Swarming defenders being thrown the way of Columbia.
10-second violation, Cornell ball.
As this was the last bucket for the Big Red, with Williams not able to get the bounce, but Gray in perfect position. And Columbia charged with a 10-second violation because of the press by Cornell.
14 turnovers now. And we said, it's really hard to beat Cornell when you forfeit that many chances at your own shots.
And also because you're not going to be able to make it up since Cornell doesn't turn the ball over very much, as Williams will head to the line as he draws the foul on Rubio De La Rosa.
We said Cornell leads the Ivy in most statistical categories, including turnover margin. They're nearly +7 a game in turnover margin in Ivy League play. That's just more shots. It's just simple math. If you're getting that many more shots than your opponent, it's not going to be that hard to win.
It's the baseball analogy. They get to the plate. They get those at-bats, which doesn't compare to anybody else. Is literally hockey line changes taking place here for Cornell. Brian Earl emptying the bench with Ragland, Kane, Watson, Dolan, and Williams now the 5-in. Stankard is going to replace Tavra for Columbia. He joins Robledo, McLean, Brown, and Nolan. 7 players off the bench for Columbia, 6 for Cornell. And Manning will now join the party as Williams will get a breather. We look at what he has contributed. He's coming off a career-high 27-point performance at home against Yale on Friday. Quieter today, but he does a lot of the little things that don't always show up in the box score. Manning loses footing, so the Lions have the numbers. They cannot cash it in. And here comes Cornell quickly back the other way. Shooting a blistering 67% from the field this half. Columbia has not knocked down a shot. They're 0 for 3. Manning goes cross court here to Ragland. 10 on the shot clock. And they try to get it inside to Ragland. It's going to be another foul against Columbia. Nolan is going to pick up number 3. As Jaden Cooper will re-enter the game. Nolan takes a seat. We look at the fouls piling up for multiple players. They've had 16 personal fouls called against them. Cornell just 9. Ragland down low to Dolan, who tries to get it to the cutting Manning, and another foul. It's going to go against McLean.
So when you don't help off shooters, you force Cornell to drive and cut. If you're covering Cornell on the three-point arc, it's very simple. They take what the defense gives you. If the easy kickout's not there and you're guarding them tightly and you're extended, they cut you. This is such a good offensive basketball team. And that's what any good offense does, is they take what the defense gives them. We talked about taking away the threes. Now they're driving and cutting.
24 free throw attempts for the Big Red.
It's coming off 34 at Yale. So not only do they shoot threes, they get to the line. The perfect balance of aggression and outside shooting.
And can also adjust to the pace of the game. McLean for 3. Watson had it, loses it to Cooper, goes underneath. Robledo a try. And the Lions are going to have an opportunity now at the line.
Offensive rebounding. It's keeping Columbia in this game, although the free throws and three-point shooting of Cornell has expanded the league. Here's the flat-out hustle. Floor burns by Robledo. Cooper getting in the mix. Robledo getting back up off the floor for a third effort.
That is the first miss of the season for Robledo. He's only appeared in 6 games due to injury. He was 3 of 3 prior to that last season at 88%. And these are missed opportunities for Columbia with the clock stopped, as Cornell on a 7-0 run has padded a lead that was only 4 at the break. And that's thanks to 7 made threes. They're shooting 50% from beyond the arc today. And this is the best three-point shooting team in the Ivy League as Robledo reaches in on Kane. 18 personal fouls against Columbia. As Liam Murphy checks in, Robledo goes out. Bedry's going to re-enter. Stankard. He'll join his teammates. Kane catches and fires, and guess what? Another foul underneath. Rubio De La Rosa. And that is going to be number 4 for him. So Jim Engels is forced now to go back to the bench. Nolan is going to have to take out Rubio De La Rosa, and well over 16 minutes left in this game.
That's obviously difficult for Columbia. Rubio De La Rosa is very important for the Lions, but has to come out now with 4 fouls.
So we're going to try to get through a possession without a whistle. We hope you keep us in your thoughts and prayers. Ragland, baby hook, around the rim and in, and Cornell on a mission. 57% shooting from the field.
Columbia had done well guarding the post one-on-one. You knew it was just a matter of time before Ragland or someone would score in a one-on-one battle. Columbia had been doing well.
Murphy straight away, nothing but net. Can that get the Lions offense going here in the second half?
So important. Murphy was an outstanding shooter last year for the Lions. His season this year has been derailed by injuries. He hasn't shot it as he did last year. That's a welcome sight.
And just when we thought we were going to get some flow, another foul. This one on Murphy. It's a 13-point game here in the second half.
Beautiful day, huh? Dinner time!
Time for another?
Oh, yeah.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
As a firefighter, you plan for the worst, but nothing like this. I was feeling run down, so I went to the local hospital. They said I'd had a heart attack and rushed me to New York Presbyterian.
Peter's heart was inferior. We put him on ECMO to support his heart and lung function, but he urgently needed a transplant.
They got me a new heart within a month. Without Dr. Uriel, I wouldn't be here doing what I'm meant to be doing. You okay?
Cornell leading Columbia by 13 as the Big Red outscoring the Lions 15-6 here in the second period. John, this Cornell offense has not missed a beat. Just when it looked like the Lions were going to make things interesting, they come back, they knock down 5 of their first 8 field goal attempts here in the second half.
13 assists on 16 made shots. Excellent passing, although there's a creative turnover right there by Cooper.
Kicks it out to Murphy in the corner. And Murphy in and out. Bedry goes high for the rebound, turns, and gets the roll. The Lions continue to crash the offensive glass.
That's what's keeping the Lions in the game. They're plus 11 right now on the glass. Multiple second chance points. Their best offense right now is a missed shot, which is fine. Just don't turn it over against the pressure of Cornell.
And they're just 2 of 8 here in the second half. And there another turnover created by McClain. Murphy's got a good look. He instead lobs it to Bedry, who goes up strong, and he can't get the bounce as Ragland is there to clean it up. The unfriendly rims here at Levian, and then a foul against McClain. He's absolutely besides himself. That is number 3 on him, and that is the team's 7th. So here we go, the 1-1 already and there is just under 15 minutes as we look at the foul trouble across the board for the Lions.
Significant. Rubio De La Rosa, we'd look to get him back in the game somewhere probably between the 8 and 10 minute mark. And at some point you have to curtail the fouling. Be a little bit more judicious with the use of your pressure in hands.
21 personal fouls against Columbia.
But Columbia causing 2 turnovers, that's something to write home about against Cornell, because Cornell just doesn't turn it over very much. Boy, I think that's really questionable. So the officials see contact and a person fouling, so they feel compelled to make it one way or the other. And that's a 50-50 call right there against the Lions.
If anything, you could say maybe McLean took the drama up a notch after he tried to draw the offensive foul against Ragland. As once again, Ragland, he's put on a clinic at the line, 8 of 8. You do not want to send him to the charity stripe. Brown is going to head there as he earns a rare foul against Cornell.
Boothby is, last year he was the best three-point shooter in the country, but defensively when he's matched up against Brown, Brown wisely attacks.
Second on Boothby. And the team's third is Avery Brown, going to the line for the first time today. He's 65%. Ryan Earl changing up his lineup is Hansen and Gray coming back in. Ragland and Boothby take a seat.
Pressing takes energy. Flying up and down the court in transition, sprinting the floor takes energy. That's why Cornell wants players out there like hockey shifts to be out there for short periods of time and exhaust themselves with maximum energy. And it's tough for opposing teams to keep up with that if you're only 7-8 deep.
Well, and I think that's the reason why Jim Engels has played 7 guys off the bench to help counter that.
Absolutely.
Cornell slowing things down here in the half-court set. They've got 15 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Williams goes backdoor to Gray, who finds the alley through 2 defenders.
Ball was deflected. That pass ended up being a rolled ball that Gray picks up off the ground. Fortuitous for Cornell.
14 assists on 17 made field goals with some assistance from Columbia defenders. Murphy. Tavroff there, and the Lions get another offensive chance here. Murphy in the corner, and Gray is there for another rebound as he's looking to push. Draws the trap, and then wisely utilizes a timeout as Cornell will have a chance to regroup. They have been in control of this game. It'll extend to a full. We step aside here in New York City with Cornell leading Columbia by 13.
Are those pillows making you toss and turn? Do you wake up tired and achy? Now you can sleep well all night long with the Contour Swan, ergonomically designed to cradle you from head to toe as it aligns your spine for the best night's sleep of your life. Look, the Contour Swan's unique orthopedic shape supports your back, shoulders, head, neck, arms, hips, knees, ankles, and feet as it hugs you in total comfort so you won't toss and turn. And unlike ordinary pillows, the Contour Swan aligns your head and neck perfectly with a huggable area that takes pressure off your shoulders and arms. And it prevents your kneecaps from touching for soothing relief in your lower back, legs, and feet.
Sleeping with all those pillows, my back hurts. But with the Contour Swan, I'm able to get in one spot. When I wake up in the morning, I feel great.
This Contour Swan has changed our lives. We're getting a restful sleep, and best yet, my husband doesn't snore anymore.
My snoring disappeared. I wake up, I'm rested, I've had a full night's sleep. It's fantastic.
Plus, Contour Swan is hypoallergenic and will keep you cool all night long. And it fits any body shape in any sleep position. So stop tossing and turning.
This body pillow costs over $119. But now, on this exclusive offer, the Contour Swan can be yours for 2 easy payments of only $29.99. Plus, you'll receive this washable mesh cover, so it stays clean and fresh. Imagine, you get the Contour Swan and washable cover for the low price on your screen. We'll even ship it for free. So don't delay. Sleep well all night and order the Contour Swan today.
Call now, 1-800-668-6146. 1-800-668-6146. Again, that's 1-800-668-6146.
Cornell has jumped out to a 13-point lead, John, because of their efficiency in spreading the wealth and shooting from beyond the arc.
Top 3 in America at shooting threes as well as fast break points. This is a running, shooting team where all 11 guys can hurt you, whether it's off the first shot or the second shot. Also, nice post-up game, cutting to the basket. Coach, it's interesting. Coach Earl said, I know they literally take more threes than anyone in the country, but he said, John, we don't preach take every 3. We'll take an easy 2 if you give it to us. This team is really skilled, really unselfish, and reads defensive coverages.
They have 4 assists on 6 made field goals here in the second half. 6 of the 11 players that have entered this game have been credited with a dime. As Gray operates on the perimeter. Trying to get it inside to Hansen, knocked out of play by Columbia, so we'll stay with the Big Red. They'll have 8 on the shot clock. We're going to have a substitution first for the Lions. Bedry back in. Tavroff will head to the bench. The handoff back to Williams from the corner. It rattles home. Nazir Williams with the 8th made 3 for Cornell, and that is his first of the day.
The lack of hesitation and the confidence with which Cornell shoots at every position is stunning. I mean, they all feel like Steph Curry. Right here, handoff. Again, no one on top of the handoff. They read that they were helping under the basket off the inbounder, which was Williams, so he automatically sprints to the corner and has the space.
Bedry left all alone. Dolan knocks it out, and Baldwin is there to pick it up. So Cornell is back in business, having hit its last 3 field goal attempts, and you can make it 4 as the slippery Isaiah Gray finds an opening in the Columbia D.
Gray prefers to drive, and playing with all these shooters, we said you don't want to help. So that opens up the lane for Gray and his preferred drives.
Thompson in the corner. Columbia cannot buy a bucket. Williams looking to run. Cornell not slowing down. They go outside to Baldwin. A rare miss for the Big Red, but it was last touched by Columbia. As Avery Brown will return to the game, Cooper will head out. A wet spot on the court. We'll give both teams an opportunity to collect their breath here, because it has been a run-and-gun style affair with Cornell suffocating on defense and not wasting any time on offense, as once again Hansen puts it through off the inbounds.
A slip screen against the switch. When you switch out of bounds under, the ball's only 4 feet from the basket. People could slip between defenders for layups.
3-on-3 break. Gray going coast to coast. Out to Williams. He's got 1-3, and he'll stay that way. But Cornell busy underneath with Gray. Loose ball. And finally, Robledo stops the bleeding. A 4-point game at the break is now a 20-point lead. Bedry cannot deliver. And Nolan will kick it out to Brown here. And a reach in against the Big Red, as they're going to get Isaiah Gray with his second and the team's 4th. And with that, an opportunity for both teams to regroup. It is all Cornell here in NYC.
The latest offseason news and rumors.
Let the speculation begin.
From our team.
We have plenty to get into.
Of baseball insiders.
You need pitching.
The National League is loaded.
I like it.
On Baseball Night in New York, presented by your Tri-State Cadillac dealer. Tonight at 6, only on SNY. Tuesday, the Huskies look to dominate in Jersey as they battle for first in the Big East against the Pirates. Coverage begins with UConn women's basketball pregame. Tuesday at 6:30, only on SNY.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Right now, lease a new 2023 Highlander all-wheel drive for just $459 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
If you were diagnosed with mesothelioma or asbestos-related lung cancer, call the law firm of Whites & Luxenberg, who, for the last 30 years, has achieved record-breaking New York City mesothelioma and lung cancer verdicts for thousands of your neighbors and coworkers. It does make a difference which law firm you hire, so choose wisely and call Whites & Luxenberg today. Call 1-888-411-LAWS. That's 1-888-411-LAWS.
If you're searching for the lowest price on a new set of Mastercraft winter tires, go to Town Fair Tire and get the guaranteed lowest price on any Mastercraft tire you need. Plus, at Town Fair, with your new Mastercraft winter tires, you always get free services for life, like free mounting, free flat repair, free tire rotation, and more. Nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Two Columbia defenders, watch this, go with the man cutting to the corner. No one on the screener. Miscommunication, a broken down switch, and when the opposition's taking the ball out of bounds under the basket, it's just 6 feet from the basket. Got to stay with your own person. You know, a miscommunication like that gives up too easy of a bucket for the Big Red.
No matter what statistical category you look at, it has been a fundamentally sound performance by this Cornell squad as they are shooting 60% from the field. They're in the midst of a 9-0 run.
Well,
the ball knocked out and contact as well.
Here's the interesting thing. Cornell's going to play fast. There's going to be a lot of possession. So a 20-point lead would normally be really difficult, nearly impossible to overcome. But when you play at this tempo, it's not insurmountable. There's going to be lots of opportunities.
And Columbia calling a timeout, having trouble getting it in play. As once again, Cornell not giving an inch to Columbia to work with, especially the perimeter defense. As we take another look here, as
Cornell loves to trap, especially corners and sidelines. Look at the left hand, though, of Fillion on McClain. That could have been called and was. Nice observation there. But the thing about playing Cornell is just how aggressive they are trapping. They will trap the baseline, the sideline, full court, half court. They'll trap you off a pick and roll. They'll trap you in the post. They're relentless, creating turnovers and tempo with their defense.
And because of their efficiency on offense, they are able to take advantage of those defensive opportunities. That's the key. It's one thing to get them. It's another thing to then cash them in. And Cornell's been doing that all day long, especially with 18 points off of turnovers.
That's the game against Cornell. You really have to not turn the ball over, and then you can get shots at the rim.
Well, Noland will settle for a shot from beyond the arc as that finally ends a lengthy Cornell run.
Lots of possessions left in this game. Cornell's not going to slow down, but can't make it that easy. My goodness.
Man in the no-look feed inside as Baldwin is able to get a high percentage look, and it restores the lead to 19. Noland hit a three on the last possession.
He should have took that three. He was open.
Watson all over McClain with 10 on the shot clock, and they're going to say McClain just simply lost it. Turnover number 17.
Cornell finding the open cutter. Two people on the ball, though. Columbia not matched up man for man, and Cornell recognizes when you're open, the lane's open for an easy layup.
Columbia showcasing some full court press. Cornell has coughed the ball up 7 times. The Lions have scored 8 points, but they're far and few. And Watson just continues to add another layer to this three-point shootout. Number 9 for the Big Red.
We talked about knowing that they shoot it. I didn't expect him to shoot it that deep. He was at the hash mark.
Max Watson, the transfer from Salt Lake Community College. He played there his first 2 years, and now as a junior, adding more depth to Brian Earl's squad as we look at him not hesitating no matter where he was standing on the court.
From NBA range, we said you can't go under handoffs, but you don't really expect college players to shoot 40-footers.
Murphy off the bounce, lays it in. Columbia, though, still trying to find an answer to their perimeter D. Is Watson off the mark there? Odonowu the rebound. As Columbia is just 4 of 16 from the field in this half. Dolan has a step on Rubio De La Rosa. Rubio De La Rosa able to recover. Here's Manning underneath off the hesitation. The third time is a charm, and Cornell is having its way.
The block was still spectacular by Rubio De La Rosa coming from behind. You have to meet the ball against Cornell. They're constantly in steal the ball mode. You could say they're on offense while they're on defense.
Odonowu able to slam it home.
And that's the flip side. If you don't turn it over, you could get the ball to the rim against Cornell.
And then after Odonowu puts it in, a foul now coming against Columbia. It's going to go against Odonowu. That is going to be his 4th.
Don't turn it over. Get Cornell to help up the lane. Dunker spot is open for Odonowu. You can score against Cornell if you can keep possession, attack the paint, get the ball to the rim. Easier said than done. This team causes more turnovers by far than anyone in the Ivy League. Constant trapping, rotations, and pressure.
Dolan will earn another. That was the 8th team foul against Columbia. He's 5 of 5 from the line today. As Watson will head to the bench, Boothby replaces him. Dolan averages 13 a game. He now has 5 points today, but it's been a balanced attack at the bench between Gray and Ragland coming through with 23 points. That's why a guy like Dolan can settle for 6 points. We approach 9.5 minutes here at Levian Gymnasium. As Dolan has scored all of his points from the line. He has yet to make a field goal. That's the beauty of this Cornell team. Your top scorer can't find the bottom of the net, yet you're still up big as Nolan off the mark. And Fillion there for the rebound. And Williams bumped by Avery Brown. That's going to be the 2nd on Brown.
Cornell needs an acronym or a saying for their style of play. You had VCU with Havoc. Mount St. Mary's had Mayhem. Maybe Cornell Chaos.
I like it. It's alliterative. I'm all for it. Let's adopt it. You're responsible, though, for making the movement across the nation.
Let's trademark that. I'll sell the T-shirts.
And I'll create the bumper stickers. So there we go. We're a tag team. As Williams.
And the reason I say it really is a very unique style of play. Arkansas called it 40 minutes of hell, but it's not what most people do. It's certainly not vanilla.
Well, Columbia may be echoing the sentiments of Arkansas based on what they've had to deal with this afternoon.
A lot of people do.
It is not fun trying to solve this press, as Cornell has attempted nearly 30 free throws today on top of their transition buckets. Tavroff bumped Boothby en route to the bucket, but they're going to get Boothby with the block. That's number 3 on him, and the team's 7th. So Tavroff is going to head to the line. Columbia's 12 of 16 as a team. Tavroff 2 of 2. Sophomore out of Oceanside, New York. has really made the most of his minutes here in his second year with Columbia.
It's another one of these Columbia underclassmen. And I know it's frustrating if you're a Columbia fan to not be winning as much as you want. And no one feels that more than the staff and the team. But the young talent is undeniable. It is getting better. I think Tavroff could really become a real physical, consistent post presence in the Ivy. He's on track for that.
And it's a young group overall.
77% of the scoring, freshmen and sophomores.
The developmental phase. Gray with 10 on the shot clock. Out to Ragland, trying to showcase his range. And Avery Brown is there for the board. Because that is the one area Columbia is winning in this game, rebounding, especially because of the offensive glass.
Brown stepping through these traps is such a veteran, strong point guard skill. You usually don't even see older players do that. Most players, when they're trapped, they turn their back. Brown stepping through those people.
And Brown trying to grab the loose ball. Gets tied up with Dolan. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow heads the opposite way in favor of Columbia. So great hustle there by Brown as he exchanges words with Isaiah Gray, and Tavroff will take a seat. Odonowu replacing him. The Lions are 7 of 25 from downtown. This comes after they were just 5 of 24 in the loss Saturday in Cambridge to Harvard. As Dolan will take a seat, Baldwin in for him. Nolan leaves it for Bedry, and he extends fully for the bucket.
Freshman to freshman, big-time play against pressure. Nice dish by Nolan.
But Cornell's been maintaining this 20-point advantage because of plays like that. Nazir Williams, he's at double digits with 10. As Cornell hustled back on D to make Bedry think about it. Nolan off the mark on the floater, out to Bedry. And Bedry cashes in from beyond the arc as the big boys not hesitating from downtown. Columbia, though, still seeking a late rally as they trail by double digits with 7.5 to go here in the second.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
Beautiful day, huh? Dinner time!
Time for another?
Oh, yeah.
Today's game is brought to you by Stroko's Deli, a contemporary eatery with perspective, and by the Columbia Alumni Association, connecting students and alumni. Visit us online at alumni.columbia.edu. Cornell trying to solve the Columbia press. As Williams and Boothby play catch. Cornell shooting 50% from the field in this game. They have 18 assists on 24 made field goals. Williams unable to find the bottom of the net. And they're going to say that it last touched Cornell. So we'll head back to Columbia. As the Lions on the complete opposite end of the spectrum in terms of offensive efficiency. As Williams not relenting here. Still up in the grill of Rubio De La Rosa. Murphy for three. And Liam Murphy knocking it through as Columbia has quietly hit 9 threes in this game.
Really important. Murphy was a starter early in the year before he got injured.
And just like that, Cornell responds with one of its top sharpshooters, Keller Boothby. They're in double digits for made threes.
You know, it's amazing. You barely have time to catch your breath. If you do score against Cornell, you better get back on defense because they're going to run on made shots. Get out of the net quick.
By the time Murphy was congratulating himself for making the bucket, Boothby was already in the corner. Rubio De La Rosa, cross court. Here's Thompson, tries to sell the foul, doesn't get the whistle. Stankered the strong board. Rubio De La Rosa straight away. And he is able to draw the foul as Baldwin was trying to fluster him.
The second chance hustle has helped Columbia throughout this game. Really like the shot fake side dribble. Baldwin definitely doesn't allow him to land, runs him over. And we got 3 free throws now for Rubio De La Rosa.
And this is the guy you want at the line. Over 90% on the season. He is perfect today, 3 for 3. Rubio De La Rosa with 7 points. In the game against Harvard on Saturday, he scored 15. All of them came in the second half. And there have been games where he hasn't necessarily looked to take a lot of shots. Sometimes he's said, hey, I'm going to facilitate, but they have needed him to be that consistent force because he means so much to this offense.
Well, they've tried to be, and they should be, a balanced team. But when they fall behind, that's when Rubio De La Rosa has to step it up. And he has, but then it's a little bit too little too late.
Hansen can't finish. Baldwin is there to clean it up. And that has been the perfect poster child of what has gone right for Cornell today. Brown thinking about the three. Here's Murphy. He loses control of the ball. Did it go off his foot? No, it did not. They're going to say it touched a Cornell defender. As Jim Engels goes to the bench. Robledo, Odonowu, and McClain in. Thompson, Stankard, and Murphy take his seat. Dolan will return for the Big Red. Baldwin will get some rest. Every single player that has entered this game for the Big Red has scored, as they have played 11 guys. They go inside to Gray, and he beats Columbia to the spot.
Well, this time Columbia was pressing, and we mentioned throughout this game, the most open person is the one furthest from the ball. They find Gray up the court.
McClain spins around Williams as the Lions add to their points in the paint. Cornell put up 94 points against Yale on Friday, and they are knocking on the door of another 90-plus point performance. As we'll have more free throws here with Odonowu picking up his foul.
Yeah, nice find by Williams against the Columbia pressure. Columbia bringing 2 people up towards the ball. That means someone's open, and they find Gray up the court.
And that was his 5th, so he will take a seat and watch the remainder of this game. Free throw number 30 for Cornell. Ragland and Williams, Fillion, head to the game. And Williams and Hansen take a seat.
Yeah, this is not, they take more threes than everyone in the country, but the amount that they drive and post is surprising for a three-point team. This team is more balanced than you realize in terms of how they play the game, attacking the paint and spreading the floor.
And this one is going to go off of Bedry, turnover number 19, which is what you can't afford to do against a Cornell team that makes you pay. They've scored 23 points off of these mishaps. And they have an opportunity to add even more. Manning through the lane. Can't finish with the rock. And we have a foul off the race to the rebound. It's going to go against Gray. That's his third. And that is the team's 9th. We take another look at Manning.
Manning's super athletic. No surprise at all with him going strong to the bucket. He's had a bunch of highlight-type dunks throughout this year.
Very smooth player.
And we mentioned earlier, leading the Ivy in steals while only playing 18 minutes a game.
And he has scored in double figures in 4 of the last 6 games, as Brown will not earn another, but it will stay with Columbia since it went off of Cornell. Thompson back in. McLean takes a seat.
So I'm going to say something here. 2-point loss at Boston College. Not a great Boston College team, but a 2-point loss at Miami, a very good Miami, Florida team. This Cornell team's a couple plays away from being considered, probably getting votes in the national rankings.
Bedry, the turnaround jumper. Robledo kicks it out to Rubio De La Rosa. There's another hustle play. Robledo off the dribble, pulls up. And somehow Bedry gets a piece of it, and Rubio De La Rosa is able to put it through.
Columbia will not be outworked or outfought. They will develop confidence, basketball IQ, skill as time goes on. But right now, they'll fight in terms of rebounding and effort with anyone.
19 offensive rebounds for the Lions. Watson off the pump. Gets it cross court to the wide open Fillion, who makes Columbia pay. 11 made threes for the Big Red, and even the key defenders like Fillion joining the party. With a timeout on the floor, Cornell putting on a clinic in New York City.
Amazing. Most often it's something we just witness. Something we only see on TV or read about in the history books. But let's throw humility out the window for a second. We are all amazing. That's a fact. And no one can tell us any different. We are made from trillions of molecules. We can create new life. And you know what it takes to stop us? A lot. And what does amazing need to stay amazing? It needs doctors from the most prestigious schools in the nation, the latest technology, and empathy to care for every one of us. The truth is, we are all amazing. But you already know, don't you?
Talk to boys can determine how they act as men.
Boys don't cry.
Even without meaning to, we can create shame around a natural response to pain.
Stop acting like a girl.
Reinforces sexist beliefs.
Be a man and take it.
We may not mean to, but we are encouraging male dominance and aggression. Gender stereotypes and sexism are the main cause of gender-based violence. It's time to change how we talk to boys about what it means to be a man. Start the conversation.
We look at the Columbia offense as this is our amazing play of the game. Stay amazing play of the game. Zeno Bedry with the dunk off the long feed from Avery Brown. But it has been Cornell's offense that has set the tone as they lead Columbia by 22. Here late in the second half, and still showing that full court press. which has defined their play this season. Rubio De La Rosa left all alone, and that's 10 made threes for Columbia as Rubio De La Rosa's in double figures. He's got 12. And that's going to be a turnover for Cornell. That puts them at 9. Remember, this is the most well-disciplined team in the Ivy League in turnovers per game. And a dangerous pass results in another takeaway. Ragland to the house. And that is what you call an early exclamation point. Avery Brown, the fadeaway. Fillion. It's going to be called for a travel. He grabbed the board, but he could not get his feet set.
This is what Cornell does. They steal the ball, create turnovers. They're exactly who we thought they were. High-scoring, 93 points, cause turnovers, 20 turnovers already for Columbia, and rain threes on people. This is what Columbia does. Cornell does, and they've done it all season.
16 on the shot clock for the Lions.
Who was the Cardinals coach? Dennis with the Bears line there, who we thought they were.
Dennis Green you're talking about.
There you go.
Yes. That was following a Bears-Cardinals game.
I remember it. I love your encyclopedia-like NFL memory.
I'm patting myself on the back as we speak.
Now let me do it for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Awfully too kind.
But Cornell is exactly what we thought. High-scoring, lots of threes, lots of turnovers, lots of steals. And frankly, hardly anyone's really slowed them down. They had a tough game against Princeton. They lost everyone else they've been doing this against. And I will say those two close losses at Miami and at Boston College, I don't think they'd be ranked, but they'd be getting votes. They'd be in the top 30, 40 in the country.
Well, that travel will give it back to Columbia. Well, Cornell is en route to a 4-1 record in Ivy League play, tied for first place. They will certainly continue to receive recognition, to your point, if they stay on this route. They made the Ivy League tournament last season. It's their first winning campaign since 09-10. Is Robledo well off the mark there? Brian Earl was named Coach of the Year, and they have picked up where they left off, despite the fact that they did lose some talent from last season.
They did, and we mentioned earlier, Coach Earl said, I used the COVID year, the season that wasn't, as a sabbatical, and he really developed a style of play that's taken the league by storm.
And that style of play revolves around hustle. Fillion cleaning up the miss by Watson, as he does a lot of the dirty work that doesn't get credit in the box score. And he is coming off a career-high 9-point performance in the win against Yale as Avery Brown knocking down the baseline jumper.
That time he shot it stepping through the trap. I'm so impressed with Brown's ability to handle a trap, not turn it over, and get a shot or an assist out of the defense putting themselves at risk. If you pass out of the trap, now it's a 4-on-3. And, Brown is learning rapidly here early in his college career how to go up against a variety of styles.
Foul went against Blair Thompson, as that is the team's 11th. And Brian Earl and Jim Engels both going further into their benches, as this Cornell team has done a fantastic job taking advantage of top to bottom of this roster. Adam Hinton coming in, the freshman out of Studio City, California. His uncle is Rip Hamilton, former NBA player who played 14 seasons in the league for 3 different teams. He helped the Pistons win the 2004 NBA title with guys like Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, and so forth. Chauncey Billups running point guard. That was a team with plenty of depth. There's Liam Murphy. Long rebound, he gets his own miss. And a dangerous cross-court feed intercepted by Cooper Nord, the freshman out of Glenview, Illinois. As Cornell's bench was up on its feet, looking to reward some of these guys that don't play very often. Thompson, he puts up the trifecta, and he delivers. So Columbia now with 11 made threes in this game to match Cornell. But there are so many other statistical categories that clearly are separating these two squads. Hinton loses the ball. Lucas Jurisic gives it up. And Noland will slow things down momentarily. Around the perimeter it goes. Jurisic from the corner. And he gets on the board. The junior out of New York, knocking down his third three of the season.
Love to see the guys who work so hard in practice get rewarded come game time.
And speaking of rewards, Adam Hinton and the bench is loving that. And that matches the season average. 12 made threes, and they have surpassed the century mark. An appropriate ending to this game for the Big Red as Murphy lays a bounce pass the way of Tavroff. And Cornell will be able to run out the clock as Columbia will back off. Nord will enter the front court. And a round of applause heard here at Levian from the Cornell faithful. As the Big Red from start to finish, not missing a beat, shooting 52% for the field and putting up over 100 points in a 102-85 victory over Columbia to improve to 4-1 in Ivy League play. They knocked down 12 threes, the Lions showcasing Bedry, but it was not enough. For John Giannini, I'm Lance Meadows saying so long from Levian Gym, as this has been a presentation of Columbia University Athletics. We will now send it off to Penn Princeton, that game currently in progress.